Good appointment for my roofer in Houston. It's a manufactured building, pretty big, about 88,000 square feet in total. No active issues, but they're looking for a preventative maintenance plan, so we're going to go out there next week, help address their needs. And then I got an appointment for my roofer in DC. Brand new contact built today. Talked to the property manager. They're actually looking to take on 4 quotes for 4 different re-roofs there at the building, so we're going to go out next week.
I got an IT appointment for my Green Bay client. They have about 15 to 20 users. Actually, the owner of this company had worked with our owner a few years back, so there's already a pre-existing relationship, and they're going to meet this Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Yeah, so I got a few appointments today. One of the more notable ones for my Tennessee client. It was a construction firm. There are about 60 users. First time I ever called them. Got transferred over to the controller. The company that they're using, and they hate their responsiveness. Whenever they come in and fix a problem, they'll, kind of shake their hands and say everything's done. When they leave, it's still not working. They're missing a relationship, like a customer service piece of their relationship. It's just not there. It's not like a real partnership. So there's a lot of pain to be touched on. So we're going to get out there and give them some pricing. Should be a good one.
I got a pretty good one for my St. Louis software client today. It's with a sand mining company. They make about $300 million a year in revenue. I spoke with their CIO. He let me know that they were in the early stages of implementing a new ERP, so he wanted to see what we could do to handle that. I let him know if that's something we do. That's right up our alley, actually. So we got a Teams meeting set up for later this week, and we'll see where it goes from there.
I set up an appointment today for my Canadian IT client. It's with an outdoor landscaping company. They're right on the cusp of knowing that they need IT, but they're not quite there yet. They're considering working in-house or working with an outside company, so I figured it'd be a good time for us to meet with them to show them what we can offer, so that in the next month or two, when they do get to that point, we'll be there for them.
Alright, here we go. First day of the month. Holy smokes, it's here. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, they used to say the start of the new, it used to be the best and worst day of the month. The best part of the new month is that the month starts over. Worst part of the month is that the month starts over. Whatever, so it's kind of up to us. So how do we do? What do we got? 7. 7? Alright. Pretty solid compared to the 3, 4, 5s we've been getting on the first half. So who's got something good we want to talk about? Joe?
I got a couple for my Tennessee client. I've been digging for him last month, so it worked out. I got an email happy for a nonprofit. They're looking for some proactive options. Their contract's not up for a while, but they have a lot of pain, so there might be a contract buyout option there. And as I got that, I built out a record and got a construction company who hates their current company's responsiveness, about 60 user construction firm. So good one.
Pretty good. Mace?
Got one for our new client started this month. It's I actually don't really know what kind of company it is, to be completely honest, but I talked to the guy who manages the IT over there. They outsourced to a couple contractors for IT, 70 users, a couple locations on campus, just open to hearing about what we do.
I got one for my roofer in DC. It's a brand new record I just built today, apartment complex. They're looking for 4 re-roofs on some of their buildings. Going to go out there next week.
Speaking of DC, I got one for my DC IT client. I've been trying to get in contact with this person since like May. It's a law firm. They have like 30 users. When I called her in April, she said they were looking at this type of thing, but she just kept pushing me out. And I finally got her on the phone today and got a meeting set up for next week.
Anthony, you got one for SVP?
Yeah, it's a pretty big mining company, like 300 mil revenue. He was talking about how they're planning on implementing a new ERP and wanted to see if we'd be able to help with that, which obviously we can. So I got a Teams meeting set up for this Wednesday.
That's huge. That's like exactly what they did.
Yeah.
So nice job, man. Nice job. Anybody else? I think we got one more out there, right? I know we counted 6. There you go.
I had 2, one for my cleaner, one for my IT guy in Canada. Cleaner into church and a school, which my guy asked, like, can we please start doing churches and schools? So it worked out perfectly. He got a call today from the treasurer, so gonna go out there tomorrow. And then for my IT guy, it's like an outdoor construction company, but they're right at the cusp of like needing IT or not. And the guy said, like, I don't know if I should bring it in internally or not. I was like, well, you might as well see what we can do as a company for you guys instead of hiring a person. So we're gonna go out there on Friday.
Pretty good. Exactly it. Anything from Friday afternoon we want to talk about before we go to proposals, closed deals? Sweet. Some numbers. I think I saw Ryan got for it.
Yeah, Fargo closed a deal for $2,875 for repair, and then they got out a re-roof proposal for a little under $1.4 million.
I got some numbers. First choice got out 5 different numbers, all re-roof proposals. 4 of them were like ballpark around 40,000, and then one was just under 100,000.
Nice. Very nice. Good start so far. We've got 4 new folks starting today, so you want to go ahead, go down the line here, introduce yourself, and tell us who you are, where you found you, what high school you went to.
All right. My name is Christian. I went to DeSmet Jesuit High School. A few people here also went there. Just graduated from Mizzou, 22 years old, and met Cameron at the Mizzou Business Career Fair.
Career Fair?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Down here.
I'm Sonia. I study international business at UMSL, but I'm working full-time. I'll graduate in December. I'm 19, pretty young. What else? I went to Lafayette High School, and yeah, that's all.
Thank you.
All right, I'm John. I'm from St. Louis, born and raised. I went to SLU High School. Just graduated from Mizzou with Christian here. I met Cameron at the Mizzou Career Fair.
Career Fair, let's go. There you are.
I'm Logan. Just recently graduated from UMKC. I'm an accounting major. I'm 23, and yeah, I found this job through my good friend actually, Brendan here.
Let's go.
We went to high school together, so yeah, it's excited to get started.
Yeah, Brendan's our guy.
I got one today from my DC client. It's a law firm and trying to get into contact with the COO over there. Finally got in contact with her today. She wanted to do a Teams meeting for next week. They have 30 users and 2 servers.
I got an appointment today for my cleaner in Boise. It's with a church and a school all in one. I called yesterday and spoke with the president of both, and he said that they're interested in getting a new quote out. He said that someone else was going to call me. Got a call today and set up a meeting for tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
So I just set 2 back-to-back appointments for my client out in Northwest Arkansas, both logistics companies actually. The first one is a little bit smaller. It's about 10 users. Spoke with the owner over there. He is using a company that we're well aware of. The clients that we've talked to recently, or potential clients we've talked to recently, have had some issues with them. Don't know if he's experiencing them, but we have some talking points. We're going to meet with him in person next week. It should be a really good conversation. And then the other one just got off with, it was with the controller over there. There are about 20 users, a couple locations, another logistics company. They do most things in-house, but he says from time to time they do use other companies for things that are over his head, upgrades, things like that. So he actually doesn't have a guy anymore. He said the last guy let him down, so he's actually looking for somebody. So we're going to meet with him also next week in person. So both good appointments, and looking forward to it.
I got one for my client out in Arizona. Talked to a district, talked to the manager of IT over there. Said they do outsource for some things, and really aren't focusing on that currently, but would love to meet and kind of see what we're about. 70 users, a couple of locations on campus, and a few servers on site. Scheduled for mid next week, so it'll be a pretty good one.